Wow. Good morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu and the first of the week. Okay, as usual, there'll be tomorrow's Wednesday, the Agony Day. Chinedu will be here, so we should be in for a rollicking time. Well, there is news. I need to be careful, but there is news. There seems to be news that Senator Senator Senator, what's the lady's name now? Akpoti Otuagan was stopped from traveling, supposedly on the instructions of the Senate President. That's what she's been broadcasting live from the airport as we speak. But we but it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed because, of course, we'd like to speak to her and so on and so forth. But just to let you know, if you go to the social media, you might be able to access. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something. That's why I seem to be slightly distracted. Yeah, so if you go to the social media, I'm sure you'll be able to come up with something, some news about the development. Okay, so originally I was going to talk this morning about the president of the Senate's position, how I believe that there's been too much debt thrown too much debt thrown at the occupant of the position and bringing our country into complete disrepute. Of course, I was referring to something that apparently came out from his family, from members of his family who are filling up the social media with all kinds of things that should not be heard to decent ears. And I was going to open up our mics today for us to I actually was going to talk to a diplomat, but I was also going to open up our mics to hear what you have to say about something until this Trump thing now came up over the weekend. And we now find ourselves, because look, Nigeria is in a very dire situation. And the thing is more serious than most people think. It's much more serious than most people think. And the first thing you have to do is how you as an individual is going to survive all this, because I can assure you, whatever are the side effects that come out of all this, it will be felt on all sides. In fact, I don't believe there are sides to this. I believe there's a big conspiracy that has been planned, only God knows. And therefore, it's not a matter of sides. But part of having sides is part of the division that has been introduced to achieve an end. That is my belief. So, okay, so this morning I'd like to give you an opportunity to express yourself about the development. Let us see how well you understand the issues. But I will not be commenting on comments, I just let you be free to express yourself. Now, you be careful with the language that you use. Be careful with the things that you say. Do not strike a match into a casket of bombs. Okay, but before we do that, I'd like to talk to somebody who I'd like to give him space for about 10 minutes, who is knowledgeable about these things. Do I have him online? Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, Cappy. Here we go again. I don't know whether we should give you permanent residence in the studio, but thank you for thank you for accepting to talk to me abruptly, just like that. Did you hear me in the morning?
I did listen to you, sir.
At 7:00, yes. So
yes,
what I'd like to get a feedback from it. What was the feedback that you got from the things that I said?
Well, basically, sir, you were on point. If you enter into this Trump thing with emotion, with sentiment, or with religion, then you will be pandering to the act of what we call the intelligence game of smoke and mirrors. Within the intelligence community, let me assure you, it's a deep-seated game of smoke and mirrors. Anywhere you see an embassy, whether our own or their own, or whether they are own in our country or they are our own in their country, an embassy is a nest of licensed spies. That's why they have what we call diplomatic immunity. Any secret service officer will key into what I'm saying. And the ones that are no longer in the intelligence community know it. And it's not about religion or God or genocide. It's about interest.
Yes.
That which will interest our country, that which we can use to get more for free or less. Welcome, including religion.
Yes.
When we talk about these things, there is no God or Christian or Muslim there. It's just business. So we may want to be very, very careful with our choices. Now, that is not to say those who are crying do not have a case. Maybe. But then a Yoruba proverb says, even when you are crying, your eyes can still see. So this issue of Trump coming or Trump not coming, excuse me, no American soldier is going to set foot in this our land. Take it from me. They will sit where they will and play with their toys. And their drones, their drones are precision driven. Their drones will do the job. Our politicians who have allowed this to fester are running helter-skelter, not because they care about Christians or Muslims. It's because they know what those drones can do. Take your man back to Iran, where one general was going for one funny meeting with some people, and some rockets came out of nowhere and fried his convoy. They roasted his convoy. That's what the politicians are running helter-skelter to avoid, not because you are a Christian or you are a Muslim or it's true or not. They know that every single phone call on this planet is listened to on the cyberspace. If you don't have the equipment to, you will think it's impossible. But as a cybersecurity analyst, I can tell you it's all possibilities in the cyberspace. So every phone call is being listened to. Everybody is being seen. So those people who are on that list of 400, of course, they will not want Mr. Trump to get involved. Because he will fry their convoys with drones when they are moving for their very clandestine meetings. He will fry their convoys and their homes if their names are on that list. So they had better get up and do what is necessary to stop the killing of people, specifically Christians in Nigeria. Everybody was dying. But then, Uncle Jimmy, let us face it. I was in one of the newspapers, Punch specifically, when a Muslim ticket went up. And I was asking, why would a man who is comfortable with a Christian wife for 40 years not be comfortable with a Christian vice president? What went wrong? What went amiss? If the vice president has to come from the north, I'm a Muslim, but I know that within the north, we have enough Christian northerners to be vice president. So what happened? If Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was alive today and we took that option to him, he would have called Mr. President a troublemaker. Because he's always said, give to them what is theirs and keep what belongs to you. So what happened? When I went on newspaper and I said, this is trouble waiting to happen, people thought I was being unsentimental or unfaithful. No, I was being a true Muslim. Unto them what is theirs, and unto you what is yours. What is the Muslim ticket? So somebody is now exploiting that, and which has triangulated with the fact that some people are being killed in places and they are predominantly of a certain religion. Then add that to a Muslim ticket. Why couldn't they call it genocide? If I was a Muslim and there was a Christian ticket, I would also say that it's a genocide.
Yeah.
So somebody has shot himself in the foot, and now those who are concerned or claiming to be concerned, don't forget, sometime in February or so this year, the same man who wants to come here and rescue people said that the United States was funding Boko Haram, ISIS, and Al Qaeda. So what changed? Why is the sponsor becoming the rescuer? Okay? Let's not forget. Let's go back and think clearly. Yes, there was a man called, is it Scott Perry now? Yes, I think it was Scott Perry.
Yes.
If my memory serves me right, that even led to the cancellation of USAID in Nigeria and withdrawal of their office because of what the same Mr. Trump and his administration said they were doing. So here's the thing. Yes, he's coming here, but he's not really coming here because he loves you or because you are a Christian. It's just because the situation now favors whatever interest they may be hiding behind. That's why I say it's a game of smoke and mirror.
Okay, when you talk about interest, does it have anything to do with us being surrounded by Russian-backed military governments?
You see, sir, within the International Committee of States, it's a game. Just imagine if you were slaughtering some 20 cows in your premises. You will see vultures hovering around you. When situations arise, the arms dealer is looking at it opportunity for me to sell arms. Where you have two religions that love to hate themselves in a country, of course, those who are also going to gain from that will move in. You know, you make hay where the sun shines. So if the sun that is shining is negative sun, negative people will start birthing and landing. And everybody is going to make a killing because there's so much in Nigeria that is waiting to be taken. Our leaders can't be bothered by anything that doesn't have to do with the next election. I mean, I heard you say this morning, and it's true, we don't even have ambassadors.
Yes, we kept shouting about this. And the second story that Sheriff and I looked at was even much more embarrassing as to why we don't,
So here's the thing. If we don't have our own spy net that is operating out there, who is going to be giving us killers and reports? Who is going to be talking to us about what is happening there? Just as they themselves here are telling their own men what is happening here. Who do you think an ambassador is? Is a diplomatic eye and ear of his home government in your country. Every ambassador has a library. Who do you think heads the library? An intelligence officer does. So these are things that the average man on the street doesn't know. But those of us who see where sentiments, emotion, and all these things about religion is driving us to must come out and say, hey, listen, in the International Committee of States and in diplomacy and all those things, it's not about God. It's not about Islam or Christianity. It's about interest. That's what drives it. So we may want to sit down and think about it. I have no doubt that if I was a Christian, I will also feel we are being healed. That's true. Certain factors triangulate that and confirm it. But then, when you are crying, please cry with your eyes and your senses. Your eyes open and your senses on. The Christians have a very valid case. Honestly, trust me, they do.
Yes.
I would say it anywhere because I have Christian friends and I have Christian in-law.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. What do we do next, really? I said this morning that it's a moving plan and the execution will be seen to the end. Is there any way we can prevent? When I say casualties, I don't mean human beings no, but casualties to the nation. Is there any way we can prevent a backlash or whatever?
Of course, there are many ways, a good number of which we can't begin to say on air, but let me share a few with you, which I have said variously. Our National Security Agency is joking. No, they are not up and doing yet. Our National Orientation Agency, too, is joking. Yes. You see, I once said it on your program, there is a place in Nigeria that is still fallow. So weeds and grasses and shrubs are growing there. And that is the average Nigerian subconscious mind.
Yes.
And everything that is conscious is driven from the subconscious. Go to the United States, go to England, go to Germany. There is this deliberate, very deliberate, in fact, the CIA calls them projects. Go check Project Ultra, go check Project Gateway, all the projects. They are deliberately aimed some of these projects at entering subconscious citizens' minds. Let me tell you one that will blow you away. Why do you think the United States goes to the Olympics and clears all the medals? That's because they train their athletes subconsciously to have won. Do you believe people can be trained in their sleep? Oh, yes. You'll be hypnotized into running and winning while you are asleep. That's why I say our orientation agency and our NSA are jokers. They are sleeping. I can give you a hybrid Nigeria in 15 years, a hybrid Nigerian whose father, mother, uncle, auntie would have come from everywhere in this country. And the fertilization ground for that plant is the NYSC camp. It's the NYSC camp where we can encourage young couples from everywhere to mix and bond and settle and become family. And in 15 years, I will give you a Nigerian that is from everywhere. These jokers are sleeping. And when we talk, they think we're antagonists. And this country is going. Our country is going. That's the challenge. Will they wake up? My prayer is they should. Because there's not much time left.
Okay, Kapi, let me, I think you need to go and take a little akamu and akara to cool down.
I really do, sir, because I'm not happy at all.
I know nobody is. In fact, let me be honest with you. I think I'm more scared than being unhappy. I'm more scared about the rhetoric of our people. I'm more scared about how deep propaganda has gone in this matter. And I'm more scared that people don't have a realization of what exactly it is. What something should be is different from what it is.
Exactly.
What you want it to be is different from what it is. And when you see somebody who is drowning in a swimming pool, and instead of holding a rubber dinghy or whatever, is running towards a wrap of nylon used in wrapping bread.
No, sir. Instead of reaching for the dinghy, he's reaching for a pair of iron shoes.
Yes.
Metal shoes.
That frightens me. Okay, Kapi, thank you very much. God bless you.
You are most welcome, sir.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, thank you. Well, that's it. Well, I'm hoping that majority of those who are listening to this program now listen to me at 7:30. You can go back to YouTube and find it. The things that we do here is to set us thinking. It's not to abuse us. It's not to. You can be critical, yes, but it's to set you thinking. Don't think about, rather than think about, I want to prove the sheriff wrong, I want to prove Kofi wrong, I want to prove Jimmy wrong, he said this is because it's this or that. Sit back, and the essence of this kind of enlightenment is sit back and ask. The first thing you want to ask yourself is, what am I going to do? What does it look like? I forgot to ask Kapi about the impending debt crisis that is going to hit Nigeria 2 to 3 years from now. It's the same people who are pushing you. You need it for infrastructure. You need it. You keep grabbing loans. I think we grabbed another one last week. And your debt hole, like whatever, like the Emma said, it's feeling, you're digging deeper and deeper. We'll take a short break now. When we come back, we'll then take your reactions, so don't go away.
99.3 Nigeria Info will be right back.
Dulux Paint is back again for its 7th season of the Buy More Win Big promo. And guess what? This year comes with bigger rewards. From October 1st to December 30th, enjoy up to 165,000 naira worth of discounts on the colors you love and stand a chance to win a brand new smart TV and other exciting prizes. It's the perfect moment to transform your spaces while enjoying exclusive savings and exciting rewards. Visit any authorized Dulux Color Center and Color Shop nationwide to be part of it. Buy more, win big, and let Dulux color your world. Terms and conditions apply. Dulux, let's color.
Hey, Omo! See package! This is what I call full house.
Yes, sir. That's me. I full.
Huh? Who's talking about you? I'm talking about this Peak Yogurt Drink Full House Pack in your hand.
The Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House Pack with more refreshment contains fresh cow milk. Share and enjoy full house goodness filled with essential vitamins and minerals. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Across Nigeria, stories are waiting to be lived. Family reunions in Calabar, big deals in Lagos, new adventures in Owerri, and one airline makes them all possible. Welcome aboard Cali Air, operated by ValueJet. Comfortable seats, friendly crew, on-time flights to Kano, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and more. Make memories, close deals, see loved ones. Let Cali Air take you there. Book now at www.flyvaluejet.com. Cali Air, proudly cross river.
Why shop and wait online when you can shop at Cinemart, the store with quality items and amazing prices, all under one roof. Opens in Lagos at the Palms Shopping Mall.
At Cinemart, you get great prices on quality items from kitchen blenders to home decor, electronics, and more. Cinemart is opening on the 1st of November at the Palms Mall, Lekki. Shop early for Christmas. Cinemart.
Children, I just came back from work and you're already shouting, Mommy, food. Who will cook now?
Mommy, no wahala. Just use Chow Deck.
Chow what?
Chow Deck, dear. The app that delivers food, groceries, and everything we need. Fast, reliable, and stress-free. I use it all the time.
But is it affordable?
Very. Right now, rice and chicken from the place is just 1,500 naira with free delivery. And Chicken Republic's rice and chicken with free coleslaw, only 2,600 naira. Tell me that's not a woof.
Mommy, please, download it now.
Download Chow Deck today with Deliver Happiness. Download the app now at www.chowdeck.com.
Chow Deck delivery.
Wow! Chow Deck is so fast.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did he grow up?
That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Attention Lagos! Get ready to have fun at the 11th edition of ARM Run for the Future 10K Marathon on the 15th of November 2025. Join us at Muri Okwala Park, Victoria Island for a day packed with fun, fitness, and family bonding. Whether you're a seasoned runner or just want to enjoy the vibe, this event is for everyone. It's bigger, it's better, and filled with more fun than ever before. Bring your loved ones, your your energy, and your enthusiasm. There's something for everyone. More prizes, more giveaways, and unforgettable moments await you. Rush now to rftf.arm.com.ng to register and secure your spot. Proudly supported by our partners Nivea, iFitness, ARM1, Puma, Biggie Water, and Pocari Sweat.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious, rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
The energy from breakfast doesn't last my child the whole day. By halftime, your champ will be low on energy. That's why break time is the right time to refuel with the nourishing Milo drink.
Keep your champ in the game with a Milo drink in their lunchbox. It's made from the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and contains iron and calcium. Milo drink has a great taste your champs will love and a nourishing energy to help them make the most of every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! You don't just vibe to anything, and that's okay. Do you like it hot?
Hit me.
Then go for Mini Noodles Ninja Pepper flavored, the spicy rebel. Do you like it fresh?
Smooth.
Then get your Mini Noodles chicken and veggies flavor, the fresh gang. Maybe you like to party.
Giggy.
Then you need to have a taste of Mini Noodles Patty Jollof flavor. Party starter. Or you could be a foodie.
That's it.
Then you'll love Mini Noodles sloppy chicken flavor, the foodie vibes. Whatever you like, Mini-Me's got a flavor for you, so pick your vibe. Mini-Me Noodles. Slop life.
Whether you're flying for a family celebration or a much-needed reunion, fly Emirates and start your holiday on board. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, including live sport. Stay connected with onboard Wi-Fi. Enjoy special meals and toys for kids and relax in comfort with world-class service all the way. Choose from over 150 destinations, including Dubai, India, the UK and USA. Book now at emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
We'll talk about the big stories and more.
Nigeria's newly appointed service chiefs have officially assumed duty, promising fresh strategies.
It's not just a proposal. What about enforcement?
Our judiciary has made a laughing mock center.
So why these people will leave the main problem and look for the one that is not important?
I've rendered homeless now. They can just go to places. Is that what the government is saying?
A system that has become so corrupt that men have sold their souls for bread.
Proposes 6 new states. I thank the nation for not using the word approve.
How will that people feel? And how will they think? How will the world see this country?
It's as if we are dead psychologically.
Because there is that propensity for officers to become political.
Everywhere you look in Nigerian football, we are feeling spectacularly.
It's your station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu. Right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Right, you're welcome back to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. We'll now open up our lines, and like I said, please, let's not be over dramatic, and let's make our points clearly, and let's be mindful of the language that we use. Okay? So I'll pick our first caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Jimi Disu. You are my mentor. I greet God Liu. Morning, sir.
Please go on. Please just go on quickly. You have just 1 minute, please.
Okay, sir. What I'm trying to say now, people that are supposed to be important to us in this country, we don't use them. Like Oga Ali supposed to be the NSA. Like, what do you call it? Commodore in the Navy too. Those people are supposed to be used. Are they something? They are supposed to be used. We are not using the right people. We are bringing the fake people to this country. I agree to Oga Liu and Oga Commodore. So. I forgot his name. We thank you, sir.
Okay. All right, next caller, please. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. My name is Sadiq. I'm calling for myself, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I hear you this morning at the 7:30. That time I'm thinking, but when you have a conversation with Captain Blaine, sir, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm crying because we are going down more than we think. So I'm trying. Maybe something can happen within ourselves. We can organize ourselves better.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Point noted. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, my name is My name is Thomas from Victoria Island, sir.
Yes, please go on.
Yes, I listened to your guest this morning and I can agree with him on some areas he says. And when we are putting interest, we are saying that it's a game of interest. Like where me I come from Benue State, I know what we have faced. Benue State is a Christian state.
Yes.
I know what we have faced for years. It is not today.
Yes.
So when we are saying that, yes, both Christians and Muslims are being killed in Nigeria, yes, if they are being killed, they are killed by who? Is it the Christian jihadist? Is it the Christian bandit? I don't understand. What happened in Owo? What happened in the southern Kaduna? What happened in Plateau State? What happened in Benue State on daily basis? We are Pope that is not even in Nigeria was talking about it, praying for the people that were killed in Yerewata when our president could not even make a statement on it. The Pope from Vatican was talking about praying for them. So sometimes when we leave all this, when we are talking that it's propaganda and it's a game of interest, we are undermining. We are not fighting for justice for those people that have been killed. The people are still living. The people that Boko Haram has scattered, bandits have scattered them. They are still living in IDB camp. Why the Boko Haram members that are arrested by the Nigerian army are enjoying in the name of repentance?
Okay,
Shegumi traveled to Saudi Arabia, was deported back to Nigeria.
Okay,
sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah, 1 minute is up. My reaction is that all you have said is completely valid. It's completely valid. Nobody has said that. I don't think anybody around me has said that persecution is not taking place. It is valid, and even Captain Blade said it. It's valid, but we also need to know where everybody is coming from. That is the part that concerns us in this discussion. We also need to ask ourselves, what is the origin of these people? Who is funding them? What is the purpose? And who do we cry to for help? That is the key. So we know your pain. We feel the pain. Everybody feels it because nobody is immune from these things. But the question we're really asking is, who do you go to for help? And my thinking is that there is no help out there. We have to help ourselves. That is the awareness that I'd like to rub in today, that nobody is going to come and solve Nigeria's problem for them. Nobody is going to send his people to be killed for the sake of Nigerians. The world doesn't happen that way. We need to get that. We need to solve that problem ourselves. That is the discussion. That is the topic of the discussion. We need to help. Nobody. There is no free lunch anyway. Nobody is going to like Captain Blade said. He said he doesn't even expect, might not even be any boots on the ground. A few toys deployed, and everybody will know where they found themselves. So I sympathize with you. All of us are affected. I have friends from Benue. Okay, we have friends. There were copper. Name it. have my kinsmen in a war. But the question is, who do you look to for a solution? That is the crux of what we're saying. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I'm Madam Loki. I'm calling for the legislative.
Yes.
Like the question you are asking, you see, we can start from if the leadership we have, if you have a leader, or let's say the group of the politicians we have today, both the governors or the president, if they be able to know that this thing we have is a problem. Not when you have a president, when you have people being killed, people shown on television being killed, vulnerables being killed, and you have them flying from Brazil to Japan, from Japan to China, holding meetings, better not. So those are the issues. And I think what the way US plays is what I don't like. It's supposed to be that the vulnerables are being killed. It's not about Christian, but vulnerable Nigerians to this leadership. It doesn't matter. But when it touches the Senate president or touching one of them, you will see that they will react. That is it. Thank you.
Okay. I had believed the Senate president. I think he has his own problems along that line. It's a pity we were supposed to do something else today, but we find ourselves doing this. Okay, let's take up another reaction. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning, yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, this is Kenny from Shomolu.
Morning, Kenny, how are you?
Yeah. So as you said, basically Nigerians are dead. Thousands of Nigerians are dead. And the numbers speak for themselves.
Yes.
93 churches were attacked. 84 mosques were attacked. By simple arithmetic, there were more Christians that died than the Muslims. But the bottom line is the souls are all Nigerian. Having said that, what I'm looking forward to, because after listening to you this morning, I had a paradigm shift. And so what I'm looking forward to is when people will start behaving the way King Charles behaved towards the man who was formerly known as Prince Andrew. After all, Jesus Christ was sacrificed for the lives of humanity based on Christian religion. God bless Nigeria. Good job, Uncle Jimmy. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Your reaction sounds proverbial. It takes some deep thinking to I wonder, Sheriff, did you catch a sense of... You did?
A sense of sacrifice.
Yes, a sense of sacrifice and justice. And cold-blooded decisions that are right. Because if you look at what Prince Charles had to do to his own brother, same father, same mother, he dethroned him and banished him. And it would be a miracle if the guy doesn't have it. So we need somebody who believes in justice that can do the right thing. But my problem again is that the rot has gone very far. The rot has gone very far. You don't have repentant armed robbers. You don't have repentant kidnappers. But you have repentant terrorists. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? I'm not sure if you have repentant IPOB whatever. So what does that tell you? But you see, these things start from the little things that you observe. And that our people fail to take recognition of until it blows up in their face. You had an election where you had a choice to make. You had the Muslim ticket, for God's sake, and it wasn't an issue. Now it's blown up in our face. Because something tells me, Sheriff, maybe if there had been some kind of balance, the optics would have looked... Don't forget, we are looking at optics, really. The optics would have looked better. I mean, how would the Buhari government have looked if instead of having Ochibajo, it had another... had a Muslim cleric as his vice president? Okay, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
My name is Godman.
Yes, Godman.
Okay, sometimes I wonder, Uncle Jimmy.
Hmm.
These people doing this act of wickedness are from Islam.
Yes.
Why can't you call them? Why can't you call you that you say you are on the plane? You're not extremists. Why can't you call them and say, look, why are you doing this? Well, they come with their guns. You see them with them. You can't arrest them. You can't do nothing about it. And then, at the end of the day, when this is happening, if it is other, maybe like IPOB or some other people, you lock them there. But if it is people, you give them amnesty or whatever, they come back into the army. Does it make sense? Does it make sense, sir? So they need to be talking to them. Now you are calling all the Christians to come and tell Trump that no, this is not a genocide. You are calling all of us. But when we see you, that when you can't talk to these people and talk sense to them, that look, drop your arm, this is wrong, and that they are coming from your own faith, your religion, and you do nothing about it. How can we now come and support you now and tell Trump that this is not what it is?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. My reaction to what you have said is simply because, honestly, you don't know who is complicit in all this. The day, maybe in the future, when the true story of what is going on is being told, you might discover that some pastors and some bishops are complicit. You don't know. We've seen things happen in this world, and years later, when you begin to look at who was doing what, your mouth will be wide open. As I speak to you, nobody can tell you for sure that they know 100% of what is going on, 100% of who is complicit. Your mind must be open. You must have an open mind. Indeed, these are times when you must even be careful who you talk to. You must have an open mind. You don't know, I repeat, you don't know who is complicit. All these things are in a very dark cloud. If some Christians are killed somewhere, you don't know who gave out the information that they are there. You don't know who told whoever their assailants are. You don't know who told them that this is the strength that they have. And who told you that Boko Haram are all Muslims? There is a strong suspicion that some of them are what do you call them? They are mercenaries from who have been in that region. Some of them, at the end of the day, if you are not careful, if you examine some of the Boko Haram people, you might find Yoruba people there, you might find Igbo people amongst them. So this dilemma is deeper than you think. It's even difficult to profile them. How do you recognize a Boko Haram man? It could be the person that serves duty in the office. He goes on leave or he goes whatever, he goes fighting, makes a lot of money and comes back. Heaven help us all. But it is most important as individuals that we have an open mind. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yes, Afolabi Omwakin speaking.
Yes, sir.
The challenge we have in the system is that
yes, sir.
Even with brains like Captain Blade, there is a saying in business that culture eats strategies for breakfast. And a terrible system will always beat a good person. Even if you get into that place, the system around you is going to complicate things with you.
Yes.
There will be decisions you cannot make.
Yes.
We very much remember your star boy, sir, the former governor of Lagos.
Yes, sir.
Who became a three-way minister.
Yes.
We know what he couldn't deliver there. Even as good as he is, with the 8 years he showed to prove his capabilities, his potential. Once he got into that place, they drew rings around him. And they told him this is where you cannot go. So the problem we have, sir, is that our problem is systemic. And we continue, and until that system is dealt with, we continue to find individuals. Individuals cannot solve this problem unless we find individuals that destroy that problem and rebuild it over a 15, 20-year period.
Wow.
Which is why if we sit down and look at it, we look like we have major issues ahead. The future doesn't look good at all.
It doesn't look good, no. It doesn't.
That solution is not for me. They don't pay me enough to solve that problem. But the problem really is that our problem also cannot be solved by 4-year electionary cycles. We've had 25 years to test.
Wow.
It has proved it cannot work, and it will not work. Thank you, sir.
Wow. Food for thought, Sheriff. Food for thought. Food for thought. But remember, I told you that the debt crisis that these people have pushed us into will soon surface. And you remember that Jimi Disu said so. Okay. You know, we are being pushed on all fronts. We don't realize it. Oh, World Bank report, IMF report, this and that. Okay, let's. I think we can take just one more, and then I'll get out of here. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Switch off your radio, please.
Okay, how are you doing?
Switch off your radio.
How are you doing? I'll switch it off.
Okay, please go on straight to the point, please.
I heard what you said about that the solution to this quagmire we are in can be solved.
Yeah, call with another phone, please. There's a feedback. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes, quickly. I have to go.
Yeah, please. My name is Wally from Ibutimeta.
Yes.
Thank you for your effort. I'm in a serious issue now. I have some friends in Plateau. I couldn't reach across to them. But here in Lagos now, there's a real threat. For more than 2-3 months, people that were displaced were sleeping on the road. We fed them. We just solved that problem. Now in Oto, send people there. People on death row. People on death row, and it's going to create serious security issue.
What do you mean on death row?
I mean that nowhere to sleep, nothing to eat. Yes. It's terrible. The rate at which things are going, demolishing houses without, you go to the government, they say they're not aware.
No, please don't let deviate. Look, I had already advised that we should stop deviating from the topic at hand in a day. When we have an open mic, you can bring in another subject. Please, I'd like us to note this. When we have an issue we are discussing on hand, let's stick to the issue so that we don't scatter our brains. I've got to go. I'd like to thank you all for listening. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is a brighter day. I'll be back tomorrow with Agony. And who did I say was coming again? Chinedu. Chinedu is going to be here. Shelly, thank you very much. This device I brought, I will take it back. It doesn't seem to be working. Thank you. All right. See you all tomorrow. What's Up Lagos comes out next, so don't go away.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.